Hi everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations. I have a walkthrough of my latest design team project that I made for Country Craft Creations using their exclusive collection Birthday. It's really beautiful and I think you're going to really like it. I made a simple folio and it's going to be loaded with places to put photos and everything, and even bigger pockets so you could, save birthday cards and things like that in it if you'd like to. So I wanted to share that with you today, talk about it, go through a full walkthrough and show you how I decorated it. And then pretty quick in the next day or so, I will post the tutorial, which will cover the construction and the way I put the pattern paper on the project. So today we'll focus on the walkthrough and the decoration, and then we'll get into the tutorial in the next day or two. So again, I'm using Birthday by Country Craft Creations. It's exclusive, so go check it out at countrycraftcreations.com and get your papers. I am going to be using white Artisan Cardstock, and I ended up using, I think I wrote a note down. I did use, and I said in the tutorial for the actual construction of the album, 4 sheets of the Stardust paper. Now the Stardust paper is this gorgeous paper here. This is new to Country Craft Creations, and it's 8.5 by 11, and it has these beautiful speckles of color in it. Isn't that pretty? It looks like confetti. It's just gorgeous. It's on both sides. It's beautiful. It's a 65-pound paper, so I used it for matting and for making, photo mats and things like that. So I used that, and I did in the decoration use a couple more sheets. So if you want to recreate this, you'll need probably about 6 sheets or so of the Stardust paper. And then the white Artisan Cardstock, I did use 13 sheets, and that's what creates the actual album. And I keep saying album, it's actually a folio. There is no card or a chipboard in it at all. It's all made with cardstock, and it's all made with the 87-pound white Artisan Cardstock. So just wanted to let you know that. On the birthday collection, I did use about 15 sheets of this paper, including 2 of the cut apart papers that come in this kit. So just wanted to let you know that's how much you will need to make this project. So I have plenty left over. I do have another idea for a second project that I will get going on here pretty soon. But anyway, this is a folio. It measures 6 by 8, and it has a 1.5 inch spine on it. And you can see that it's has a spine on both sides, and it's kept together with this belly band. And on the belly band, I did use one of the cut aparts, and I will show you how to cut the pattern paper for that in the tutorial. And I backed it. I used some of the paper, the pattern paper from the collection, as some matting for it. So I also had the dots, and these are by, I'm going to throw everything around here. These are by Spellbinders, and they're called Fashion Oysters, and so I used quite a few of those in the project. And then I also, in the project, I'll share this with you too, and I did do a design team haul video, so I'll link that down below. Boutique buttons by Doodlebug, and they were the cutest little green buttons. Let me show you what they look like. They're absolutely adorable. And then I do want to tell you that they are sewn onto the card with this twine, and I actually used that in the project. So I just cut the knots off and then unwound it, and then I did use it in the buttons, and I'll show you that in a minute. I also got this beautiful lace from Country Craft Creations, and I did use some of that to decorate the front. And I also inside used this double-sided satin ribbon that I got for the design team package. So on the belly band, let's go ahead and just take that off so you can see it. It's super cute. I used that cut apart, like I said. I wrapped the lace all the way around it, and on the back of it, I used some more of the Fashion Oysters. I got to get used to that name. And then I put this, one of the cut aparts here, I tucked it kind of under the lace, and then she had pearl earrings in there, so I put the pearl earrings on her. And I don't know, I kind of thought that was cute. But anyways, that is the belly band that keeps everything together, and it's a goodly size one. It's 4 inches wide, so it keeps everything nice. Now this photo album is a little bit different, or I keep saying album, it's a folio. It's got a different cover, and I was just playing with an idea, so I hope you like it. It opens out like this, so it's kind of an accordion fold, but in the fronts of the covers, you also have these openings where you can put photos here as well. And I did do it so that you could tuck a picture underneath, and this is where I used that Stardust paper. it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And that has a, you know, area on both sides to put your photos. So really nice. And a kind of a little surprise. Then it opens up, and the way that I put this together, I created some pockets here. And this was part of the pattern paper, and the little boy and the little girl were actually side by side like this on the same piece of paper, and I cut them down and put them on some of the Stardust paper again and put those in a nice little skinny pocket because I still wanted to use them. I thought they were really cute. So they're in a cute little skinny pocket here. Then, so I kind of left that part plain. Like I showed you, I used the cut apart here and just glued it down the middle so you could have your photos. And then you have this first pocket. So in this first pocket, and I did not cover this in the tutorial because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to put in them yet. And I considered this part of the decoration. So I did cut a piece of the Stardust paper, and it measures 6 1/4 wide by 8 1/2 tall, and I just scored it at 4 1/4. Used one of the cut aparts on the front that says another year older, another year better, happy birthday. And I kind of just made it like a card, but it's also a place for photos. So I used scraps and one of the cut aparts here, and then one of the cut aparts here. And you can see, isn't that paper pretty? I love that. So that made a really nice little card. On the back, I left it plain, so lots of room for photos. And that goes right in this pocket. And then in this big pocket here, I used some of the scraps I had left over from the pages, and I made this tag. And this is where I used one of the buttons. I tied the string that was actually tying it to the card through the button and then glued it on there. And then this is a booklet. And again, using the Spectrum, or excuse me, the Stardust paper. I keep saying the wrong name for that paper. I don't know why. I did punch this out with a 2-inch circle punch. So I did use that as one of my tools from my stash. So then this opens up, and then you have this assembly here, and this is tied together with the ribbon, the double-sided ribbon. One of the cut aparts backed with a little scrap of the pattern paper here, and then it opens up like that. And then I did use the paper, the Stardust paper for photo mats. Glued this here so that you could put a photo underneath there. And then there's a photo mat here, another photo mat, and this is matted. This one is matted with some of the pattern paper. And then I put that little cut apart there, and you can definitely stick a picture under there. And then that just closes up, and then that ties together. So I'm just going to tie a simple little bow here, and then we'll move on to the next page. So this page has a nice little pocket, and then it has this beautiful paper, and I kind of left it as is. I did use a cut apart, and then I backed it with one of the pieces of the Stardust paper, so that's a nice little journaling spot. It opens up. There's another bigger pocket, and I didn't put anything in here yet. It was starting to get pretty thick, and I wanted to have pockets big enough to put greeting cards in. So I haven't put anything in here yet. I still have some scraps. I might go ahead and add another photo mat in there, but right now it's empty. And then here I took one of the border strips from the pattern paper collection, created a little belly band here, and then I used one of the cut aparts here, backed it with the paper, and then I used one of the die cuts here, backed that on some of that paper, and then I did another one of the buttons with the twine there. So those just tuck in here like so and stay there. This little gal is so pretty. I just put her on the page and left her as is. The only thing I did do was add more of those little fashion oysters to create earrings for her. When you open this up, you have these are the last two sections. So this section here is a stacked waterfall, and I decided to simply close it with a paper clip tied with a little bit of the lace that I had left over from wrapping the belly band. And then this opens like so. There's a photo mat there. Again, tuck a picture behind. Another one. Then this opens, and then this opens. And then you have a really nice place to put photos here. And then everything you can tuck photos behind. So then that closes up, and then you have your little paper clip here, and you can just clip it to the edge and let that little lace fly around, and it's just really pretty. Then here we have the last piece, and that's the center of our book, and the back side is, you know, behind. This comes out. It's a little booklet. I used a cut apart here. I backed it with some of the scrap paper, the blue, happy birthday paper that was in the collection. I added some of the oysters there, and then photo mats on the inside, and I just again did them so that you could tuck a picture underneath. So these are a different size. I did some different size photo mats. The back of it looks like that, and then this assembly here opens up as an accordion like so. So you not only have picture opportunity back here, and you also have picture opportunity here and here. And I forgot to put some little guys here. So I do have some leftover things, so we could do that right now. That would be really cute. So I think I'm going to use that. And we'll just put that here, because I did have a couple of the cut aparts left over from the one sheet that I did cut apart. So we do need something there. So that's all I do to put those, excuse me, down, and then you can just tuck your picture underneath there. And then over here, let's see, which one do I like? I like the cakes. I do like the cakes. That one's kind of big. I think I'll put that off to the side just a little bit. So I'll put a little glue down here and put a little glue here. There's lots of flips and flaps in this little folio, which is really kind of cool. So it can hold quite a bit of photos. You can't get too crazy with the embellishments as far as getting it too thick, but you can put some, and it works really well. So this is a really quick album to put together, really fun to do, and I think you're going to like it. So then that's what it looks like, and then you close it like so, then like so, then like so, and then this accordions over the top like that, and then you get your belly band, and the belly band goes over the top like so. And there's still room to move. I did not show you the back of the album. I did put one of the cut aparts back there. It is hidden by the belly band at first, but then there it is. So that is my project using Birthday by Country Craft Creations. So I'll be back in the next day or two and have the tutorial ready for you. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. And run to Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com. Get your supplies. I will have a list down below for those, and I will see you soon with a tutorial. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Stay crafty. Bye-bye.